Okay, so recall, when you multiply the same variables, what do you do to the exponents? Uvin? Add. Okay. We use the something to expand and get rid of bracket. Yep. Distributive property. That's right. Big word. Distributive property. Okay. So so that's what we mean by like this. When we multiply that term into everything inside the bracket, is like we're distributing it to everything inside. So that's why it's called distributive property. Once the brackets have been removed, we what to simplify? What do we do to simplify? What do we do? How do we simplify? We collect what? Like terms. Collect like terms. So we group together the like terms to simplify the expression. Okay, so this was from your homework yesterday. Let's who wants to work through this with me? Hey, Uvi?
So we multiply numbers of x with 2x squared and 1 squared be negative 12x cubed.
Good. Negative 12x cubed. Where did the cube come from?
Add x power 1 plus x power 2 and x power.
Right, because the 2 plus the 1 exponent gives you the 3.
And then 24x squared.
Perfect.
Add the exponents. And then we multiply the 4, the x squared and negative, which would be 4x squared minus, 12.
Perfect.
And then we add 10 and we have 12x cubed plus we add 24x squared plus y squared, leaves 28x squared plus minus 12.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you very much, Uvi. So this is exactly what we just went through, the 3 rules right here. So first off, distributive property. So we multiply what's outside the bracket to everything inside. When we multiply, don't forget, you will add the exponents. Okay, so when we multiply, we add the exponent, so the exponent changes. After that, we collect like terms to simplify. So this is an x squared term, this is an x squared term, so I can combine them to 28x squared. Again, does not change to x4. It stays as x squared because we're just simply collecting like terms. Okay. Any question on this one? You will definitely see this question on the test. Okay. You need to know how to go through these ones. I can put a few more up on the board later on, so that you guys can get the practice. But there were a lot of these from the homework yesterday. So if you did your homework, you should be in very good shape. Okay. Word problem number 1. A farmer is making a new pen to hold his pigs. So let's draw that pig. Okay. Thank you. Okay. The diagram shows the dimension of the pen. Find a simplified expression for the area of the pen. Okay, so how do I find the area of a rectangle? Claire. Length times width. Right. Length times width would give you the area. So some people will write it like this. I'm trying to look for a pencil. Okay. Is this a pencil? Okay, pencil doesn't work. Nope, I have no pencil. Okay. I wanted to show, because remember, I can write it like this, 3x and then 5x minus 2, which is the way that we are used to seeing. This is exactly the same, or as us writing it like this, 5x minus 2 times 3x. Okay. If you follow length times width, you would write it like this. But some people get confused when you write it like this. But remember, like 1 times 3 is the same as 3 times 1. So when you write it like this is what we're more used to seeing. Okay, so distribute that 3x times 5x and 3x times negative 2. Suha, what do you get? 3x times 5x.
15x squared.
Yep, and then?
And then negative 6x.
Perfect. Okay. Can I combine this any further? Can I simplify? No. Okay, because this is x squared, this is x, it's not the same type. Find the actual area if x is 2 feet. So area equals, I'm going to substitute the x, replace the x with the 2. And then minus 6 times x is 2. Vincent, I see you're holding a calculator. What did your calculator give you? Okay. So 60 minus 12. Yep. 48. Sorry, what did you say the unit is? Feet square. Square feet. Good. Okay. Your unit is feet, and so area would be square feet. Find a simplified expression for the perimeter. Okay. How do we calculate perimeter? What's the formula? Add up all the sides. So length plus width plus width. Now I know there's the other one, 2 times length plus 2 times width. I personally like just to use the simplest one. So just add up all the sides. Don't worry about timesing, because then you risk getting into doing something wrong. So 3x plus 5x minus 2 plus 5x minus 2. Okay? Just like the other day when we did the lesson, do these brackets matter? Eric? No, because I'm just adding. So I don't really need them. So I'm just grouping all my x together now. 3 plus 3 plus 5 plus 5. I get 16x. And then negative 2 times, negative 2 plus negative 2, negative 4. Okay. And then same thing. Let's say find the actual perimeter if x equals 2 feet. Okay, so 16, 2 minus 4. Okay, and let's see. Avia, what is 16 times 2 minus 4?
32
You are
minus 4.
32 minus 4, which is?
Like 28.
Like 28, yes. Okay, will you get full marks for this?
No.
Because?
Feet.
Right. Okay, always have units. Okay. I don't care if you do an abbreviation or the full word, that's fine with me. Alright, so part E, if the fencing costs $8.60 per foot, how much will it cost to put fence around the whole pen? So I want to put fencing around this pig pen so that it doesn't escape. So am I talking about perimeter or area? Perimeter, because I'm talking about the outside, right? So I'm using this number then. Perimeter was 28 feet. And how much is each feet? Okay, so what do I do with those two numbers? multiply it, right? Times it. I have 28 feet. Each feet is 860. So when I times it, where's my calculator? Somebody took my calculator. Okay, and Uveen, what do you get? 240.
Dollars. I can't speak today. It costs $240.80.
Good.
Got it.
Okay, 0.8. Remember, this is money. So 0.80 and $sign in front. Okay. So just to keep that pig in your backyard, it's gonna cost you $240. Is it worth it? Get a dog. But your dog will run away too.
No.
Okay. Is it possible to see a question like this on the test? Yeah. You'll see it again and again. Later on in chapter 4, this comes back because in chapter 4, we're going to deal with creating those expressions. And then you're going to see these type of questions. What is the perimeter? What is the area? What is the perimeter? What is the area? It's because with algebra, you can't really get much creative. Oh, and then guess what? What do you think this question is asking here? With this triangle, what is it asking? Yeah, given the perimeter, right? See? You want to find out this right here. How long is that side? So again, how do we calculate the perimeter of any shape? At the sides, right? So in this triangle, we have 3 sides. So this side, 2x plus 4y minus 3 plus negative x plus 7y plus 4. Let's add up these 2 sides first. Okay. So, Kavishan, can you help me with this one? What can I group together? What goes with the 2x? What can I group? Sorry? Alright, so I can group that 2x with this negative x right here. Alright, so 2x minus 1x is 1x. Okay. 4y with the 7y, 11y. And then negative 3, 4, 1. Okay. Like this? Plus sign, right? If it's positive, then I have the plus sign in between, link the 2 ideas together. Now that I know that these 2 sides add up to this, what am I going to do with these 2 numbers? Yep. Subtract them, because I know this is the total. So I'm going to do 5x plus 3y minus 2, subtract 1x plus 11y plus 1. Like this. Is this correct? Okay, who says no, this is not correct? But didn't we just say we subtract that? We subtract this from this. That's what I wrote. I wrote subtract. Okay, Vincent, why not? So what do I need? If right. You're subtracting the whole expression. So if you just put that minus that, you're only subtracting the 1x and not everything. Okay, so very careful. I've seen this mistake a lot of times. Okay, so now I can subtract. I'll write out the next step. So remember the negative, you still have to apply it to everything inside the bracket. So basically you're changing the sign and everything inside the bracket. So 5x plus 3y minus y, because I didn't do anything with it. And then I'm going to change the sign and everything in the second bracket. Like this. Okay. Positive 1x become negative 1x. 11y became negative 11y. Positive 1 became negative 1. And that's because I'm subtracting everything inside. Okay, now I can group the like terms. Alex, let's work through this together. 5x minus 1x. 4x, good. Okay, 3y and minus 11y. 3 minus 11. You have $3 and then I overspent $11. Negative, that's good. And 3 minus 11. Oh, and remember, you can always use your calculator to help too. So 3 minus 11, right, negative 8. Not x, y, that's right. And it's a common mistake that people do. Okay, it is. Okay, and then negative 2, negative 1. So negative 2, oops, minus 1, you get negative 3. Okay, so that means this third side equals that. Okay, there are different ways that you could set up this question. You could have just did this, subtract this, and you'll also get the same answer. Doesn't matter how you get to it as long as you get to it. Okay, word problem number 3. An internet company plans to extend into rural areas. The number of customers they will gain can be represented by this expression, where M is the number of months after they expand into the area. Simplify the expression. Okay, so when it says simplify, it means expand it out, drop the brackets. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, what is 3m times 12m?
Uh, wait, three times.
Yep.
36m, m squared.
Good, m squared, because you're multiplying. Remember, when you multiply, the exponent does change. And then 3m times 20?
60m.
Perfect. Okay. Use the simplified expression. Determine the number of customers they will gain after 6 months. So, again, substituting the 6 in for m. So I'm replacing it. Okay. Using your calculator. If you want to use a calculator on the test, make sure you bring one. So 36 times 36 plus 60 times 6. Ooh, did I do a... Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, I get 1656. Okay. Genevieve, will I get full marks? Why not? Okay, if you're not sure, read the questions again. Okay, I know that if you see this question on the test, I know I'm gonna get one student that will write me 1,656 months. Okay. Read the question again to determine the number of customers. So that's how you know what your unit is. Okay, last example. There was a similar one in the homework yesterday. A rectangular picture frame has a large mat inside the frame and a smaller picture inside. If the area of the mat is modeled by the expression 6x plus x, like which is just the this part here, determine the simplified expression for the area of the picture if the dimension of the frame are shown. So the 6x plus x is this part right here. Okay, so the red part is 6x squared plus x. That's the area of that red part. Okay. So your work is actually cut down for you because from the homework you had to do everything yourself. Okay. So first off, I want to figure out the area of the whole thing. So just like the example 1, moving. Oh, I thought your hand was up. How do I calculate the area of the whole thing? Right. So 3x times 4x plus 3. Make sure if it's an expression, you are putting it in bracket. Right? And then I can subtract the red area, which is 6x squared plus x. Right? And so the whole area, take away the red area, I will be left with the white area. And that's what I want. Okay, everybody take 30 seconds. Try this one. Try it on your paper. Let's see if we get the same thing. Try this one. Okay, I set it up for you. Now you try it. Write it out. You got the answer, or did I write something wrong? Oh, yes. Thank you. Sorry. Well, as soon as I saw Claire's hand up, I was like, uh-oh, she caught a mistake. Thank you. Okay, try this. So 3x times 4x plus 3. Take away 6x squared plus x. Okay. Just doing these little hints. Giving little hints by little hints. Okay, so I think Derek has the answer. If you have the answer, put up your hand. Good. Okay, no rush. But a question like this should not take you more than not more than a minute. Okay. If it's taking you more than a minute, it means you don't know your material well enough and you need a few more practices. Okay, so Denny, can we do this one together? 3x times 4x. I'll lead you through. 12x, when we multiply, square. That's right. Okay, and then what about 3x times 3? 9x. Good. Okay. Negative. I have to times that negative into everything inside as well. So positive 6x squared becomes negative 6x squared. And then what about this positive x? Negative, yeah. Okay. Shagai, you're gonna help me group now. 12x squared. What goes with this 12x squared? Yeah, the negative 6x squared, because it's the same type. 12 minus 6. So 6 what? 6x. What? What's my exponent here? I'm just grouping square, right? Because I'm just grouping. Good. And then plus 9x minus x. So it's like a minus 1x. So 9 minus 1 is, yeah, good job. So plus 8x. How many of you got that? Excellent. Do I have units here? No. Okay, because they never gave you units in the question. If they said x is 5 meters or x is 10 millimeter or so forth, then you can solve. Okay, that's pretty much it. Rest of the class, you are working on just page 26 and 27. Very similar questions, so just some word problems for you to keep practicing. Answers are on the bottom of the page. So page 26, 27. On Monday, we'll do some more review of the zero and negative exponents and scientific notation because it's been a while. Okay, remember the first thing that we did in chapter 3? So we'll go over that again. We'll review that on Monday. Okay, but for today and this weekend, make sure you do page 26, 27.